Hey yo, guess who's back again. Tell a friend, it's the Fat Man back with another video. Make sure to subscribe, comment and share. Today we're looking at the apparent steroid transformation of Ronda Rousey. Again, this is not a hate video. I'm not sure, I have no concrete evidence that she has ever taken steroids. This is just looking at pictures over the years and statements. So it will be quite fun to watch, hopefully, and listen to. Ronda Rousey is one of the biggest MMA stars of all times in terms of star power and selling pay-per-views. Her physique has gone through major transformations over the years. During her early MMA days, she had that pretty girl slim look. She was probably the only pretty looking female MMA star, as she never went through extreme weight cutting measures which made her look like a crackhead. Yet over the years she transformed into what can be simply termed as a man in a drag. Her shoulders and arms blew way out of proportion, and everybody knows those muscles are androgenic to steroids. No major UFC star will ever get popped for anything, in my opinion, because a company relies on them to generate revenue. And don't mention Jon Jones. Dude doesn't sell shit compared to Ronda Rousey and Conor McGregor. Jon Jones has always sold half of what guys like McGregor, Rousey, Brock Lesnar and GSP have sold. Former UFC women's bantamweight champ Ronda Rousey has never been caught with a failed drug test. That said, it's fascinating to see how a fighter's body can change over the space of 18 months. The far left picture was before the USADA ran the UFC drug testing game. Then after her first ever loss in the late 2015, the middle image went viral. Much was said about Rousey's physique at UFC 193, as it was noticeably less toned than before. Rousey had a wild mix of experiences with drug testing. She remembers the stringent test carried out during her time in judo, where she was a 2008 Olympic bronze medalist. As a 14-year-old rising judo star, Rousey says she was asked to drop her underwear, lift her shirt and urinate in the presence of a testing official during a competition. "I'm clean all the time and I encourage it all the time," she says. "I am so successful that people are going to cry drugs on me. I get in better shape and my body is better than ever. I want those opportunities to show I'm clean all the time." End quote. The UFC publishes details of the number of tests its athletes are submitted to, and since April 2015, Ronda Rousey has given 7 test samples, the most of any UFC fighter at that time. Ronda Rousey is widely known for constantly taking jabs at cyborgs, failed drug tests, and even mocks her by saying she no longer looks human. The question arises, is she utilizing Cyborg's failed drug test as a means to keep eyes off her? It is possible, especially after analysing her interview with Fight Hub. There were 2 red flags in that interview. The first is Ronda Rousey's highly detailed knowledge of the synthetic anabolic steroid Stanozolol, better known as Winstrol or aka Winnie. What is unique about Winstrol is that it provides similar effects of other steroids without adding bulk. This makes Winstrol popular among female athletes. Also, Rousey seems to know other specific details, including the price for Winstrol. Another strange statement she makes is, I quote, I've been being drug tested since I was 14 years old. I've been drug tested hundreds of times. I have never been caught for anything. End quote. In Rousey's case, the fact that she says she's never been caught for anything in the hundreds of times she's tested is a curious statement. Shouldn't she have said she's never tested positive because she doesn't take anything? By saying she's never been caught, she's insinuating that she knows how to juice and not to get caught. After she lets the information slip, she suddenly shifts the direction of her interview. The interview can be seen on YouTube for anyone interested. Another crazy story to add is the handwritten lawsuit filed with Florida courts and is probably still pending by GB White. The person is probably the biggest troll on the planet, or is just simply weird. In his lawsuit, he states Ronda Rousey takes steroids. However, there are a couple of other strange points he mentions, which I won't go into because the whole thing just seems ludicrous. We've come to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. There is no concrete evidence that she has ever taken steroids. Again, this is not a malicious video against her, but I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe, comment and share, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.